Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Anastasia and this is Gaiana.ascended Tarot. And today's video will be what your person is thinking about you. So all about their thoughts and anything else that Spirit wants to bring through the reading today. So this will be a love reading today. And yeah, just thank you for being here. Appreciate all of you so much. Check out the soulmate reading if you haven't already. That was a members poll winner and it is available to the public now. So yeah, check that out. That was a fun reading, a little different than my usual. So let's go ahead and get into the pile selection today. And we'll do the pick by Zodiac here after we get through the initial pile selection for those who are wanting something extra to help them pick their pile. So for pile one, you have this black glitter dipped feather. And you have this Queen of Wands card with this female lion and the crow or raven there. And you have the Unfolding Path Tarot. Pile two, you have this little polka dot bow. And the Queen of Pentacles card with the cow and the little bunny. And these look like owls almost, but I'm not sure what those are. They're in the grass. These are really beautiful and unique. And this is the, oh my goodness, that one's the Wandering Path Tarot, I think. Let me look at the boxes real quick, you guys, because I used two very similarly named tarot decks here. So let me just pause for a second. Okay, Wandering Star, Unfolding Path. Okay, a Wandering Path. It's like my brain is mixing them together, like the Wandering Path or the Unfolding Star. Okay, so Unfolding Path, Wandering Star, and pile three, you have this sparkly heart. And you have the Seven of Cups card. And I believe that is a jackrabbit or a hare, I'm not sure. And there's a lion in one of the cups, so that could be significant for someone. And you have the Under the Oak Tarot. Okay, so if you're leaving after this part of the pile selection, please do make sure to center yourself, focus on your own energy, take a deep breath, and tune into your person's energy and choose whichever pile you're drawn to the most. You may have more than one pile, more than one person. It's totally fine. Timestamps will be in the description box and pinned in the comments. And I do personal readings if you're interested. And I also have memberships. So that's something relatively new, so check that out if you would like, and I'll see you in your reading. Okay, so for those of you that would like to pick by Zodiac, for pile one, we have Taurus, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Capricorn, so all the earth energies here, and Sagittarius. Earth and fire. Okay, for pile two, we have Cancer, Leo, Gemini, and Pisces. And I would also say, because of the cow, this could be Taurus energy as well, and this could be Leo energy. So if you feel drawn to both, that might be, you know, if you're a Taurus and Leo, that might be the case, and that's okay too. Just go with whatever you feel most drawn to. Okay, so then we have Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Libra left for pile three. So these could be your signs, your person's signs. It could be the sign the sun is in right now. It could be the moon sign right now. And it could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, so there we go for the signs. And just take a moment, and sometimes the signs don't fit the pile you feel drawn to the most, as I said. So make sure you go with what you feel most drawn to, okay? And I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, pile 1. If you chose this glitter dipped feather and the Queen of Wands card, along with the Unfolding Path Tarot, this is your reading. And if you chose by Zodiac, we have Taurus, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Capricorn. So we will get into your person's thoughts, what's going on in their mind about you at this time, and anything else that comes through. And we will start with your overall energy here in the connection, kind of what's going on between the two of you, the temperature of the connection. And we will have your grab bag at the end for confirmations, as usual. And we will have messages, cards, and advice. So we could also have some Leos here with this lion. So there's that as well. And we have this crow or raven. So Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of passion and magnetism between the two of you is what I'm feeling here. So let's go ahead and look at the overall energy. Okay, hi. We have 2 blue jays that are, those are different calls than they usually make. Hi guys. Yeah? All right, you guys, well, 2 blue jays at one time here to be a part of the reading for you. So those could be significant. All right, so we have the Patient Witch, number 12. This is the Hanged Man card. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still when necessary. So there could be a pause in this connection right now. There may be a need to sit still. Someone could be gaining perspective on this connection. You might be feeling like you're waiting on this person. We have home, comfort, familiarity, security, belonging, personal space. Well, we have 2 beds here. So that's really interesting. So maybe I'm hearing the word bed rot. I don't normally use that term, but it's coming through. So you could live with this person. Some of you could live with this person, or you lived with this person in the past. Or I'm hearing some of you are being very patient about wanting to get them into your bed. So very specific, or maybe this person. But there is this feeling of spending a lot of time in bed. Either that's what you've been doing, or you want to spend time with this person in bed. But there's a sense of comfort, familiarity, security, belonging. Yet there's a need to kind of take some space or quiet at this time, or someone is taking some space and some quiet. We have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So Scorpio energy here. Yeah, it's almost like there's a letting go, just sort of letting go and allowing yourself to be at peace here with whatever's going on with this connection. Someone could have Scorpio moon. Scorpio could be significant. We have comply, rules, laws, unwritten rules. So someone could work in law. Someone could be a runner. Yeah, there's something interesting here about having to go with the flow rather than like follow something very specific, or like something that is structured. So this could be a situationship that you're in with this person, or it could feel like there's kind of some unspoken rules. Like maybe there's a feeling of you have to comply, or someone has to comply here. Maybe someone's resisting, is what I'm hearing. We have the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, there could be a sense of maybe juggling things, trying to keep yourself balanced, stable. Someone could do yoga. You could feel like you're not sure if this person is like, yeah, juggling you. Maybe there's a feeling of breadcrumbing. It's almost like this person, there's an energy of like someone in this connection needing to kill time. Like, all right, while you're waiting for a message, you're like, I'm going for a run. I'm laying in my bed, going on social media. I'm going to go do some yoga. It's like, okay, when is this person ever going to message me kind of feeling? And we have destiny. So this could feel like a destined connection. This could feel like a soul level connection. And it does feel like somebody here is like, okay, wait, like you both have been in a way maybe put on pause to find your balance here in this connection. Also, someone could be a palm reader, palmist. I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say my words at all this morning. I don't know what's going on. So that happens to me sometimes though. When someone is in separation from their person. A lot of times when I'm doing a reading for you, if say you're in separation and that person is not speaking to you, it can often be that this person does not know how to say the right things and they are confused. And so when I'm trying to do the reading, I'm confused. I don't know how to say the right things. I'm like, blah, 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 I don't know what I'm doing. So it's, it's important to know that that can be the person's energy. And I'm actually capable most of the time of speaking. So your person maybe even feels that way. Like I'm over explaining myself now. This person maybe feels like they have a lot to explain. Maybe they feel like there's unspoken rules they're expected to comply with and they don't want to. There's kind of a resistance. And then we have third party. You may be dealing with a karmic situation. Yes, some of you, there could be a third party involved. There could be, one of you could be in another connection, or there could be some sort of distance, some sort of, some sort of block. Third party doesn't always have to be a person, although this card does show that. Yeah, maybe this person has a lot of explaining to do because they did put you in a third party situation, and so they're just like eating their words, that kind of thing. So what are they thinking about you? Wow. The Page of Cups wanted to flip. That was really odd. They may need to apologize. They may be thinking about apologizing to you. So let's see. What is Pile One's person thinking? A jumble of things is what it feels like. So let's see. What is Pile One's person thinking about my Pile Ones, please? King of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. Whether or not they should commit here. Yeah, whether or not they should commit. So we have Two of Pentacles coming out twice. This person's like, I don't know. Should I commit here? Is this worth my time? Is this a worthy investment? Let's see. What is Pile One's person thinking, please, Spirit? The Emperor. Should I go after... There's something about this person wanting to go after their own dreams, their own goals, being very driven. And they're like, should I just go after my own goals? Should I go after my own dreams? Should I go after, money and success? Or should I, settle down here and make a commitment here with Pile One? So for some of you, this person hasn't committed. For some of you, you were already in a commitment with this person. And they're thinking about leveling it up. So this juggling energy and this third party energy does not have to be a person. For some of you, you could be in a commitment with this person and they're trying to decide whether or not they want to actually marry you, be your life partner, invest more. Aries energy with the Emperor. I'm hearing that, I think it's Snoop Dogg. I've got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Snoop Dogg. Dog. Oh my goodness. That's kind of funny. Snoop Dogg coming through my readings now. Okay. Let's see. We have the Knight of Swords. What are they thinking? The Page of Pentacles. Look at these faces. This person has a little bit of a cheeky energy. All right. With the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is thinking about offering you something here, but they are kind of jumbled up. The Knight of Swords can mince his words, regardless of gender. Although there are a lot of dudes on these cards. What is this person thinking? Well, they're thinking about offering you something, but they don't really know. I'm going to get some clarifiers. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this person has money on the mind. That song came through for a reason. This person's like, all right, I'm going to show you what I got. I may not have very much to offer you yet, but it's like this person wants to rush in and send you some sort of message. But there's a feeling like they're not really in their power at this time. Okay, but what are they thinking? Okay. They're thinking about investing in you for the long term here. This guy's winking. They're like, what do I need to do? What do I need to give you to impress you? This person's thinking about giving you something like a gift, something that will impress you. This person wants to impress you. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to get some clarifiers. Your person, all I can get is they're thinking about money. Yeah, this person's thinking about making you their life partner. Okay. like actually the real deal. So some of you, this person, you're already in a commitment, but you could be at a distance, okay? With this runner energy too, you could be at a distance. And this hand, it feels like, okay, everything is maybe on pause because there's a distance, or maybe somebody has to, could be your boss or something. There could be some sort of business connection here. I almost see like somebody walking past you in an office and like giving you the look, right? And just being like, oh, it's kind of risky. So they want to level up this connection though. They're thinking about leveling this up. And they are thinking a lot about what they can give you, what they should give you, and whether or not they should do this. Okay. We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's causing this person some chaos internally. I am feeling that. This person's like, oh, I'm conflicted here. I don't know what to do. They feel like maybe there's competition. They could feel like there's competition on your end. That's another message coming through. And someone here could already be in a relationship, you guys. They could already be married. So they could be thinking about, now we have a squirrel. This person has squirrel brain for sure. Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting through this reading, you guys. Let me get the rest of the cards out. We have the Six of Cups. Oh, this person has very sweet feelings for you. The Nine of Cups. Ooh, so much chemistry too. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this person is thinking about building a foundation with you. Okay, I'm not going to read this. And for those of you that this person is already married, just take that message. Okay, I'm not going to read this heavily because that's not going to be everybody at all. Because what I'm seeing here is this person's like, I need money. I need money and I need to impress pile one. What am I thinking, right? I'm thinking, okay, how do I make you mine? I want to treat you really well. I want to shower you with gifts. I want to fight for you. I want to, fight the competition. I want to block the competition. This person is thinking you're their soulmate. They're thinking you're their life partner. They're thinking maybe that you're, divine counterparts here with the Emperor and the Empress. We have Taurus, Libra, and we have Aries, as I mentioned. They are really like, they want to impulsively rush in here because they feel so much chemistry with you. They feel like a really intense, like you're a dream come true. Like, I can't even believe this is happening. Like, I want to sweep you off your feet. Like this person like wants to just claim you and sweep you off your feet. I feel like this is the kind of person that would come try to sweep you off your feet and you would both fall down. Like, because this person's energy is like all over the place. Okay. They really, really do want to build a foundation with you. They want to offer you something here. They really, really want to offer you something real. This is someone who wants to offer you something real, but they're in a state of like chaos about it at this time. Okay. And they're fighting their passion and they're not sure what to do. And they're trying to like do pros and cons. Like they're trying to figure out like, how do I make this happen? How do I make pile one mine? And there's definitely a feeling of wanting to return. So this could be someone from your past that you were in a relationship with, but you never took it to like the next level. So maybe you were in a situationship, or yeah, you were in, you were just talking or something. Like there's a need to level it up, right? This person's like, I got to level up my game. I seriously got to level up my game, especially if all they were offering you was this here, like flirting and conversation and, chemistry and, this person's like, okay, literally, I don't have enough. I'm really not giving enough here. So that's all what they're thinking about. Yeah, and you may have rejected this person. Okay, the Lovers and the Four of Cups. So you may have rejected this person if they chose someone else, okay? If they did not accept this connection with you, they're like, oh no, like what have I done? Like I've really made a huge mistake here. Yeah, there's a missed opportunity here, and this person wants to claim it now. They want to claim this opportunity. And they could have just been like looking back at their past relationships, or they just, this could be somebody who didn't want to commit because of previous heartbreak. But there's a desire to pull you close and to really go after this. And this deck has like so many flowers and fruit, and like this person's like, you're an abundant, like delicious human being. This person's like, I want to give you a crown of flowers. I want to, you know, adorn you. I want to, you know, I can't even say that stuff. This person's got a lot of passion for you, but it's very, very emotional, and they very much want to ground it. And they're struggling with this passion, this desire. And there's a lot going on in this person's head. And yeah, they feel like they need you to calm them down. Oh, the 10 of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay, well, this person really, 10-10 here, they want something serious. So they're thinking about how do they fix this? How do they offer you something? How do they pull you closer? Whoever may have rejected the other one, there is a feeling of rejection here that is not where this person's head is at all. This person's like, no, it's you, it's pile one. I need to bring something more to the table. I need to stop acting like this. I need to stop being, they could be, you know, being wishy-washy with you, right? And they're like, I got to get it together. I'm going to miss this opportunity. I don't want to miss it again if they missed it with you before. They need like maybe to travel with the Six of Swords, but it's like, you're the only one that can calm this person's desire, their passion, their urges. My goodness. But it's so much more than that. Okay, you guys, like they need that other cup from you to make the 10 of Cups here. They're like, okay, you're the one. Hierophant and Judgment. Yeah, this person's had a huge realization or epiphany around you being the one. More Scorpio energy, Taurus energy. So yeah, you're the one for them. That's what they think. You're the one for them. All right. So what are they thinking? Moving forward fearlessly. Yeah, this person's trying to overcome some sort of fear or anxiety. They want to move towards you very much so. So they're thinking about how they can do that. What are they going to do? How are they going to make this happen? Inner power. Yeah. So yeah, this person is trying to take control of the situation is what I'm hearing. This makes me think of Muslims with this crescent moon and the star. Yeah, this person's like, what do I have to do? Right over the Emperor too. There's a very strong connection this person feels to you. And they're like, all right, I need to empower myself. I need to be brave. I need to let go of my fear, my anxiety. I mean, they could be the one that needs to be patient with you. Right? Because whoever here is like stalling, there's a stalling energy. There's an, I don't know how to make this happen because of some sort of block. And I know that I have to do this the right way. And I know that the only way to make this happen is to have money. I keep hearing money, and to like have my shit together, and to like show up and say the right things, and to like build something here. And it's like they're just trying to get up their strength and their courage and their power to do that. Okay. Or to be patient. If they're waiting for you, this person's like, look, I'm going to just take care of myself, be patient, right? And work on my money, work on my foundations. Magic of nature. This person thinks you're magical. They could even be doing some like rituals, some rituals and spells to like connect with, I'm hearing like nature spirits. So someone could be pagan. This reading, I'm telling you. Okay. At least not a lot of people watch pile one while I'm stumbling through my words here. At least there's not as many of you. This person feels really embarrassed. Like that's the feeling like, oh my God, I don't want to do this in front of people. I don't want to be made a fool in front of the world kind of feeling. And this person wants to make magic happen. They're like, how do I make this happen? What do I have to do? You know, they're praying, or they're trying to do, you know, love spells, maybe some of them. It doesn't feel like, you know, trying to control you though. Like it doesn't feel like that kind of love spell. Although if you think that person, your person would do that. Miracle healing. Yeah, if this person's like, I need a miracle. Because this person may have fumbled you really bad. And they may have really fumbled you. So this person's like, oh, my situation is really looking grim with pile one because I really blew it. It's going to take a miracle. It's going to take some magic, you know. Okay, so what are they thinking? Hello, little squirrel. What are they thinking? Y'all, I'm going to be doing that a lot. I'm right next to my balcony, so I will say hi to birds and squirrels. This is going to be the new normal. Study. Okay, yeah, this person may need to go to school or study something. Yeah, they may need to get a degree, or yeah, it's like I need to go back to school, or I need to study something so that I can get a better job, so that I can, you know, impress pile one. They really want to impress you. This person wants to impress you with their intelligence, with their capabilities, with their money. This person's like, what do I have to do to prove to you that I'm like a worthy opponent? Too. You could have a bit of a power struggle with this person. Yeah. You could be like, no, back to the drawing board, pile one. You're not your pile one's person, right? This is you talking to your person. Like, nope. Dreams. Oh, I just put that song, These Dreams by Heart, in the community feed. That might be your song. Came through the car today. This person is trying to fulfill their dreams in order to move this forward with you. Meditation. Yeah, somebody here is like meditating, praying. It's like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to fulfill this dream, to be with you? They want to be with you. Okay, so was this person realized in all of this about my pile ones? Karma is at work here. Yeah, they may be working through some sort of karma at this time. They may have gotten karma for choices that they made. They may realize that they lost this opportunity with you because they chose someone else, or they chose a different path, right? So let's see. Fighting to emotionally detach and not winning. So yeah, this is someone who is very emotionally attached to you, no matter what they try to do. And they realize that. And that they can't get away. Like this, it's almost like this person might be trapped somewhere where they can't get to you. Okay. Or maybe they feel like you're trapped somewhere they can't get to you. And then caught up in emotions. Yeah, this person's very emotional about you, but they're trying right now in their head. It's all practical stuff for the most part. And the emotions like throw them off balance. And they do have a lot of emotion for you here. There's a lot of emotion. And they think about that, like you're a dream come true, and you make this person incredibly happy, and there's a lot of chemistry, and you're super attractive, and you know, you're the empress or the emperor, depending on your identity, as far as like whether you feel more of a masculine or feminine person or whatever. Or maybe you're both. You're like the best of both worlds. You're everything to this person, right? And there's a lot of emotion here. And they think about it a lot. And they could be, yeah, thinking about you when they're working, and thinking about you when they're sleeping, and thinking about you when they're studying. Setting clear boundaries. So yeah, you may have set boundaries with this person. They may know that they now need to comply with certain rules that you set down for this person. You're like, yeah, show up with XYZ, or, you know, this isn't happening. Okay. They may have had to set clear boundaries with you. Again, there's this feeling of like being trapped somewhere. Love, drought, and change is going to come. There could be boundaries around this person's emotions too. Like this person's like, look, I'm not doing well. This person may not have brought love into this situation, and they may realize that they need to change that. Like they're having a realization that love needs to be the core, that you need love, that you don't just need sweet talking and affection, that chemistry isn't enough, that they need money, they need to bring their heart, and they need to bring their pocketbook to this situation. I don't know if that's what you feel, but that's what's going on in this person. So they could be going through a dark night of the soul. Yeah, and it may feel very dark without you. This person may feel like, wow, I made the wrong decision here. I made the wrong decision, and I don't have the person that I love now. Okay, oops, I'm not getting you advice yet. Let's get you messages from this person. Okay. I'm so lost in the ocean that is you. I cannot handle any more heartbreak. Forgive me, I've never felt this way before. I do not know how to act. Thank you. Because I'm struggling with this reading, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just feel like people are going to think I'm stupid the whole time I'm doing this reading. So I think that's what your person is feeling. My love for you is without bound. I've been watching you from a distance. Oh, I will do anything to bring you happiness. Yeah, this person's like, what do you need me to do? Pull a rabbit out of my hat? Like, what kind of magic trick do I have to do? Do I have to cut someone in half? That's really brutal, but you know how magicians do that thing with the box. You turn loose heaven within me. I worship your perfection. Yeah, you are very perfect. You're precious. You're perfect. You're amazing. It's almost like this person didn't want to lay that on too heavy in this reading, because in their mind, there's so much like, how do I fix this? How do I fix this? What do I got to do? I got to do the money thing. I got to, you know, but really, you know, they think amazing thoughts about you. I mean, you're exquisite. I can see eternity in your eyes. Yeah, this person wants to be with you. You're bigger here forever. If they can say anything, I remember you. I know you are my other half. I feel so much joy with you. It's like I'm a kid again. Yeah, there's so much joy. This is so much joy, so much love, so much precious, sweet feelings. Some of you, this person thinks about having children with you if that's something that you want. I've had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain. And I know that the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me. And your words keep ringing in my head. Yeah, some of you may have set boundaries with this person for whatever happened between you, or yeah, you have standards. I feel it. Okay, these wanted to come out. Romance is something I'm not very good at, but I'm going to try. Friends first is the way I'm able to feel safe trying again with someone. Yeah. I'm sorry for hurting you. Okay, apparently we're getting my handwritten messages. I thought I was grabbing a different deck, but I'm missing our cuddles and sweet emotional talks. No one makes me feel like you do. I hope we can talk soon. Yeah. They hope that they can get their brain clear so they can say the right words. When I'm able to open back up, I'll message you again. I promise. I'm reading your text, but I feel paralyzed inside. Now, this person is not able to speak right now. Can we work this out? I'm not sure anymore, but I can't stop thinking about how much you mean to me. Yeah, I'm thinking about you a lot. Can we try again? I really messed up with you. I know I hurt you and I want to fix this. Yeah. And a brighter future awaits. I feel alone even when we're together. Yeah. Maybe this person may struggle with their own issues, depression or something like that. Yeah. Anxiety and depression, where they struggle to connect to others. Choose yourself today. And this person wants you to take really good care of yourself. Healing is your superpower. Yeah, this person thinks you're very healing. They're like, this is somebody who wants to like gas you up. They want to encourage you. They want to support your dreams. Love shouldn't feel this heavy. Let's rebuild what we lost. Rediscover what brings you joy. Yeah, this person wants you to find your joy and your happiness because they want you to be happy no matter what. This person only wants you to be happy, and if they hurt you, they feel really, really bad. No challenge is too big for us to overcome, and this is my makeup sex card because there's an O right there. No challenge is too big for us to overcome, so somebody's feeling it. Respect begins with me, and maybe they're trying to control themselves regarding that. But my love is constant through highs and lows, and I question if I'm what you need. Yeah, this person is doubting themselves, and they have to get their strength and their power and their self-esteem like all in alignment. This person has to align their intentions and their thoughts and their feelings, and they have to overcome some fears and insecurities here in order to bring you something. Stop judging and start loving. That's your advice. Now this hand here, look at this. Maybe Spirit is saying give this person a chance, but you are being encouraged to stay away from any drama. So if this person is bringing you drama, right now is a good time for you to take care of yourself, but don't judge this person. Like maybe you need to have boundaries without being judgmental, because I do feel a lot of energy around boundaries here. Now that I'm getting into advice and out of your person's energy, I can communicate. Can you feel the difference? Can you hear the difference? Can you guys tell? My words are just like flowing right out of my mouth. So don't judge this person. They're going through a lot. They really do care about you and want to show up for you. But you know, there is a feeling of, yeah, stick to your boundaries, stick to what you feel is correct for you, and don't let this person bring you down with their own, you know, depression or dark night or insecurities or inability to show up for you. If they chose someone else, like just because this person's going through all this inside, it doesn't mean like you have to choose this person, right? Just because they think these things. So that's up to you. And yeah, just, you know, stay out of drama. Maybe go hang out by a body of water, get outside, get some fresh air, get some sunlight, nourish yourself, nurture yourself. And some of you may need to be very patient with this person because, you know, there is a brighter future. This person is going through something difficult. Yeah, and maybe they did lie to you, caught in a web of lies. They may have realized that they caught themselves, you know, they got themselves caught. They got themselves caught up in the wrong thing is what I'm hearing. Yeah, as soon as I start tapping into your person's energy again, I start messing up my words. So yeah, they said some wrong things. They said some things that were not true. The wrong words were coming out of their mouth, that's for sure. So set your intentions with heart and soul and keep your thoughts positive. Yeah. Okay, so releasing negativity is very important. This person realizes that this is very special. This is not an ordinary connection. There's something very deep, very profound. This person feels guided to you. They do feel like you're a very healing presence in their life, and they know they need to respect you and honor you. So, all right, let's get to confirmations now. No, what am I doing? Okay. Whew. So, someone could have red hair, blonde hair, be plus size, wear glasses, have hazel eyes. Hazel or green. Those look more green than hazel, so I'm hearing to say green. Okay. We have stoic, goth, emo, aesthetic, pragmatic, outgoing. By the way, these can be you or your person if you're new to my channel. We have USA, India, and the UK. We have 888, 388, so a lot of 8s here. 8888, okay. So this could feel like you're in an infinite loop or cycle with this person. This could feel like a counterpart where you just keep coming back around to each other. We have 111 and 22. 123. Okay, so those are your numbers. So March 22nd could be significant for someone also. Or someone could be 22 or 25 or 23 or 88. Okay, so we have Z, T, E, N, another N, Q, D, cutie, another D. Yeah, $sign. So money seems to be really important to this person, getting money, giving you money, having money. O, I, M, G, OMG, oh my God. Another O, yeah, someone might meditate. We have another Q, we have an R, another Z. Yeah, 10, you're a 10 of 10. They want more. We have a K, oh my God, Mork and Mindy. Mork and Mindy is coming through. Nano. If you know, you know. If you don't, just look up Mork and Mindy. It was Robin Williams. It was a really funny show about an alien. Anyways, okay. And an earthling that was his, you know, person. So we have an A, we have a U, we have a Z, Australia, Oz coming through, and we have an S. Okay, Spirit is saying to do some charms. Okay. Let me just pull a few charms. Maybe there's a significant charm that needs to come out for someone. All right, so we have this flower. So this person wants to give you flowers. They want to treat you very precious. You're very precious to this person. This person wants to be more delicate with you. If they were, you know, I feel like this person may have hurt you in a way where they feel like they were, with their words or their foolishness or their, you know, this person's like, I'm an idiot. We have a feather here, so this always makes me think of dream catchers, but birds could be significant, or yeah, birds of a feather is coming through. Yeah, and this isn't really like an angel feather wing type of thing, but I am feeling like angels energy type of thing from this. And then we have a Hamsa here. This squirrel's just lounging. He's like laying down on the balcony in the sun now. It's so cute, the way he's laying down. So Eastern cultures could be significant. Hamsa could be someone's name. Yeah. There does feel like there's some sort of divine protection, or this, you could be, there's the hand again. So it does feel like the universe is kind of trying to protect you from whatever this person is going through. So you're both kind of being protected while you go through these things. Also, I don't know why all of a sudden I just heard Gianmarco. So there's that. And that is very few charms. So, okay, sweet. Someone could have a sweet tooth. This person thinks you're very, very sweet. Someone could have given someone candy. There's a feeling of like giving you flowers, candy, gifts, that sort of thing coming from this person. Okay, that is your reading. We made it through. Thank you for watching. I do personals. My email's in the description. And as you engage with this video, it helps me a lot. And yeah, I also have memberships if you're interested. All right. Take care. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 2. If you chose this polka dot bow and this Queen of Pentacles card, along with the Wandering Star Tarot. And if you chose by signs, we have Cancer, Leo, Gemini, and Pisces, then this is your reading. And these could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what the moon's in, what the sun is in. And if you're not someone that picks by zodiac, don't let them throw you off. Okay, so we will be getting into what your person is thinking about you. This is your grab bag for confirmations at the end. This is the overall energy, kind of the temperature of the connection as it is right now between you and your person. We could have earth signs here as well with this Queen of Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Cows could be significant to someone here. There is a feeling of nurturing and grounding energy here, a very sweet sort of energy here. Also, rabbits could be important. There's also a little red bird that reminds me of a finch here. So, okay. So with the Queen of Pentacles, this could be somebody that you're already in a commitment with for some of you as well. Okay, or you're desiring commitment with. Oh, okay, so we have 10 of Pentacles. Having it all looks different to everyone. So someone here could have a lot of cats or want a lot of cats. There's a feeling here, yeah, some of you, this is someone that you're already married to, or you are wanting marriage, you're wanting something very serious and grounded with this person, or this person may be, yeah, wanting that with you. So we're having, oh no, are we gonna have the same problem as pile 1? I was just having a really hard time making sense in pile 1, and after we got to the advice, my words were just flowing, but pile 1's person was just like all jumbled up. So let's see. Hopefully your person is feeling a little more clear. Living room, comfortable space, family gathering. So yeah, there could be some significance with a living room. You could have met this person at a party or at a family gathering, or maybe you've been to each other's home. Someone could be like a home interior decorator, something like that. Someone could live like in a high-rise building in a city, and someone might live in a house in the country, that kind of energy. Like you could have different ideas too of like what you want for your life, because having it all looks different to everyone could mean that maybe you have some differences in regard to like finances or what you want for a long-term life, relationship with someone. Okay. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, so more Leo energy. So this could be a connection where there is a need to maybe build confidence, or maybe someone here is very successful in the public eye. Okay. We have promise, oath, contract, emotional bond. So dogs and cats. So someone could be a cat person, someone could be a dog person. Yeah, it's almost like this is a connection where the two of you have maybe made some promises to each other already, or there is an emotional bond here. There is a feeling here of commitment, or yeah, someone wanting to put commitment on the table is what I'm hearing. Like I'm seeing this centerpiece in the table. They're saying like on the table. Also, someone could be an artist. They could do some sort of like home decor type of art. I'm hearing installation art as well. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I feel like I know one of my clients might be watching this. I'm getting the same energy. We have the star, so Aquarius energy here. There's a lot of hope and a lot of healing. Someone may have wished on a star, but there is a lot of hope, promise, healing, potential. Yeah, it feels like the two of you make each other feel really good when you're together. And we have Beauty Queen. Yeah, so somebody could be in the public eye. Someone could be really fashionable in this connection. Yeah, have a lot of eyes on them, and Yeah, be a star. There's a feeling like somebody here is like a star, or, you know, your person could feel that you are, you know, very, very special, very bright. Yeah, someone could be famous here, or be in the beauty industry in some way. And then healing connection, your romance will transform your life. So yeah, there's a lot of healing energy here. This feels like something that is very healing for the both of you, or there's a hope for healing. Someone may need to get their confidence up here to, you know, really embrace this and go after this with the other one. Okay, so, oh my gosh, cards are slippery. Sorry about that, my neighbors are on their balcony. So let's see, what does pile two's person think about pile two? What are they thinking? And anything else that we need to know about this connection? And we will get messages, cards, and advice as usual. We'll get confirmations, as I mentioned. And so let's see. What is pile two's person thinking about them? We have death. Okay, so this card says transformation, new beginnings, endings, change, begin again. So if something ended here between the two of you, this person wants to transform that into a new beginning. So there's a feeling of wanting a new beginning. Yeah, with 10 of Pentacles and death being together here, it does feel like this person may feel very strongly with this third eye energy too, like intuitively that you're like the person they want to marry, that they want to be with until death here. There's something very serious though about this energy, very powerful energy here. We have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so 10-10 now. Yeah, wow. Burned at the stake. Okay, someone could have like past life memories of being burned at the stake. There's a really intense energy coming through here where this person like feels like they were with you in another lifetime. So this person could be very spiritual. If not, they just, maybe they're thinking about these things now. Maybe they didn't used to think about this sort of thing, and now they're starting to think about like past lives, or, you know, maybe we were together in another life, or, you know, there's something here though weighing on this person. They may be very overloaded, very burdened with a lot of responsibilities. They could even be someone who has, I mean, this image is someone being burned, you know, and then there's death here. So there could be something here about this person working themselves to death, like feeling like they're working themselves, I'm hearing, to the bone. Maybe they think that you are doing that too, that maybe you have too much on your plate, too many burdens. Okay. What are they thinking about my pile twos, please? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, this person thinks that maybe you're working too hard. There's a message coming through, like maybe you're working too hard, like you don't need to work so hard. This is coming through. They want you to take care of yourself. Yeah, they think you're very accomplished. You make this person feel really good when they're around you. They're very comfortable with you. They feel like you give them some sense of stability, grounding. You're someone who's very successful in their eyes. Yeah. You're very high value person in this person's mind, and very attractive. There's a lot of passion here too. Sometimes the 10 of Wands can be someone overloaded with passion and desire, and death can be a lot of like intense, you know, deep, dark, sort of like heavy energy. But it can be passion. It can be like really primal instincts as well. So this person thinks about like, yeah, they're very, very passionate about you, and they find you very, very attractive. Okay, this card wants to come out. 10 of Swords. Now we have 10-10-10. Wow. Okay. So there could have been a painful ending between you and this person, definitely, with these cards here. And they're thinking very heavily about it. They may even be crying. Yeah, they may be stressing. Like this person is reaching like the end of their rope when it comes to the amount of stress that they can handle. They're craving closure. They want either closure or some sort of opportunity to communicate with you. Yeah, if the two of you are not together and you're single, you're looking really good, and this person's like feeling really like maybe it's over. You don't want them anymore. There may have been some sort of betrayal that's going over and over in this person's mind. What is pile 2 thinking about or pile 2's person thinking about my pile 2's, please? The sun. I'm hearing that song, You Are My Sunshine. My only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. I can't really sing today. I'm not really feeling it. Yeah, you are this person's, you're the light of their life. Like you have such a bright energy, a lot of Leo energy coming through this pile. You have so much, it's like you have so much radiance, so much beauty, so much, like you exude passion, you exude confidence in this person's mind. And they feel defeated here in some way. Yeah. This person feels really miserable without you. If you're not with this person is feeling like really like, oh no, it's over. My happiness is destroyed. It's ruined. And it's almost like this person is seeing you as being like really happy and successful. And radiant. And like they are like, yeah, they're in a lot of pain. This person could be in a lot of pain that they don't have you, that they're not with you. And they do very much want to heal this with you because you have a very healing presence. You have a very healing energy. You have a very bright energy. Yeah, okay. So what are they thinking? Pile 2's person thinking about pile 2. You have the Fool. Yeah, they do want a new beginning. Okay, this person wants to risk it all. And they're kind of coming through and saying like, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. And they see you as innocent. So it's like this person wants to put the past in the past. So if there was some sort of betrayal, if somebody in this connection, and it could have even been you, because this person is saying like, I forgive you, you're innocent, maybe you're being wrongly accused of something too. There could be a legal case with this oath here. Somebody could be dealing with something like that. And this person's like, no, I believe you, it wasn't your fault, something like that. It's just coming through as a one-off. But they really want something new with you. This person wants to take a risk and they want a fresh beginning here. So Aquarius energy with the Fool. So there's a lot of Aquarius and Leo energy on this pile. The 3 of Cups. Let me get the rest of the cards out here. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, wow. You are the cat's meow. Let's see. The Star. Oh my goodness. This person is like totally infatuated with you. 5 of Cups. Oh, okay. What are we going to do? We're going to put this here. Okay, Strength. There's so much Leo energy in this reading. It's so intense, okay? This person is totally smitten with you. I'm hearing Love Cats by The Cure. So this person feels like without you, they don't have their happiness. They're missing their happiness, their joy. This person's very sad without you. I really do feel like a lot of you are in separation from this person, or somebody broke a promise here, or you know, there's a distance here where this person can only like watch you from a distance or see you with your friends. There's a feeling here of just, this person just thinks the world of you. Like you're on a massive pedestal. You're the Queen of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles and the Star and the Sun. Like you're just radiant. You're just blinding this person with your beauty. And they want to be close to you. They want to be in your circle. They feel like you are family to them. There's a feeling of you being a very important part of their life. They really are hoping for some sort of miracle or some sort of like shift or change. They want to bring this back to life. I'm seeing like when a star goes supernova. I don't know, they're showing me like a supernova, like this person's like light went out. Without you, this person just feels like dead inside. So they want to bring the light and the passion back into their life, and you bring that into this person's life. You are this person's like absolute sunshine. You are the star in this person's life. You are their inspiration. Oh my gosh, that song always comes through. You bring healing to my life, or feeling, you're the inspiration. It's Yacht Rock. It's Peter Cetera, I think. Yeah, this person, it's almost like This person needs your love. They want your love so, so much. And when they think about you, they feel really sad. There's a sadness here. And at the same time, like they feel so happy when they think of you because of how they feel about you. But then they start to feel really sad because they don't have you. Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. Some of you are in a connection. You have another person, and this would be a third-party situation. So that's why this person can't be with you. Yeah, because maybe you're already married. You're already in an established connection with someone else. So I am feeling that. Knight of Pentacles. A lot of knights coming through now. You may have a lot of people pursuing you because you're looking, some of you are really, really single and you're looking really good and you're like on a dating app or you're in the public eye and this person like knows that you're out there and people want you and they're just like hoping that it'll be them. Like this person's like, I want it to be me. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing Justin Timberlake, it's going to be me, which it was just May 1st. So, there's the whole joke. It's going to be May because he says it funny. So that's coming through. Someone's name could be Justin or Justin Timberlake could be important or May could be important. May 1st, especially. This person feels like no matter what happens, like there's a lot of tension in this person. And they could be having like mood swings around this connection. But they're trying to follow their intuition and they feel so passionately drawn to you. It's so intense. This deck has like all these third eyes everywhere. So this person feels a very strong intuitive connection. And they do just want to rush in like impulsively. And they're trying to hold themselves back here from rushing in and just trying to claim you. So there is this feeling of like, they want to be loyal. This person wants to be loyal to you. And with Law and Order, some of you may have messages in pile 1. It could be that pile 1 is now getting their shit together and they can communicate a little better. Or they've had more time away from my viewers. And so they're starting to get like, I'm hearing like antsy. Like this person's like, I'm going to lose pile 2 forever if I don't step up and like follow my intuition and get brave here and like make a promise and claim pile 2. Slow and steady, Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Yeah, so this person feels very serious about you. And it does feel like maybe they didn't take you seriously with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. They may not have taken you seriously, or there was just something that got in the way of this connection. So whatever it was that got in the way of the two of you being able to be together, this person is like realizing that, they may have made the wrong choice here. Instead of choosing their friends, oh wow, friends. Interesting, I said that. I meant to say instead of choosing their joy, their happiness, their light, their, instead of choosing to risk their heart and choose you, they chose to be on their own. They chose to go with someone else or to be on their own, or they chose their career or something like that. And now this person's like, oh my God, I've lost everything, I've lost everything. I've lost my person. So I've lost my guiding light, it's over for me. So they're a little dramatic. This person's a little extreme. It's like, yeah, they're kind of going through extremes here. It's like they could have mood swings here. This person may have impulse control issues too, right? They struggle to listen to their intuition and go with the flow because they have like mood swings and impulse control issues, and maybe they say or do the wrong things in the moment. But they want to be stable. You're very loyal, wise, loving, charming, attractive, magnetic, creative. Like you're so amazing to this person. They think the world of you. I just keep hearing that. I think you're absolutely amazing and they want to heal this connection with you. If this is a new person and you haven't been in a relationship with this person yet, like they are really like in awe of you. This person could feel very sad if like you are not committed yet and you are seeing other people and there's something that's keeping the two of you from being in a commitment, like distance or career. Maybe you have a career that is keeping you separate from this person. It could be status differences too. So we have be honest with yourself. So this person is thinking about, they're getting really honest with themselves. It could be that this person wasn't really admitting how important you were to them. They weren't really looking at the truth here of, yeah, it's like they prioritized maybe friends or family or work or something. Or maybe they feel like that's you, because I'm feeling like it could be either way. It could be that you have all these people around you and this person can't get you alone, and you have all these options and this person just doesn't feel like they're worthy. So take your scenario how it fits you. But this person's trying to get really honest with themselves about you, and bring the truth to you. We have breaking free. Yeah, so this person could have some sort of restriction with these 2 10s here too. There could be a burden around bringing you this offer, like taking this risk towards you. It could feel like it's something very far away, like they can't quite reach you. Yeah. And I mean, maybe this person, someone could be in another commitment, or you could be, you know, in another commitment. Basically, there's just something that's keeping the two of you apart, that this person is like, it's making this person feel really insecure, and they're regretting their choices, and they're wanting to be close to you, and they're thinking about how to do that, and they're trying to get up the strength to do that, and they don't want to mess up with you. They don't want to make a misstep here. And visualization. So yeah, you're like, this person, they may be like manifesting you because they're thinking about you so much. Like they picture you in their mind and they're just in awe of you. This person is super dramatic. Body movement. So you could be in the public eye, you could be a dancer or something. They could be watching videos of you or pictures, looking at pictures of you. Imagining what a life with you would be like. This person's like imagining being with you. What would it be like if they could break free from whatever this restriction or limitation or insecurity is? I'm not seeing like heavy insecurities in this person, but I am seeing like this person putting you on such a pedestal because they're thinking about you constantly. And so it's like they see themselves somewhat as below you. And it does feel like, you know, this person is just like, feels like they need to beg you in some way. So with this 10 of Swords, there could be a betrayal for some of you. This person could have really made a misstep here. They could have been really foolish. And I'm hearing like moved in the wrong direction. Also, you could be in some sort of like exercise, gym, dance, yoga kind of class with this person. Detoxification. Interesting. Yeah. There could be something about this connection where this person feels like they're not good enough for you because maybe they, you know, have toxic friends or family members, or yeah, it's like there's a feeling of like, I'm not worthy. Okay, so what are they thinking? Truth and integrity. Yeah, this person needs to really get honest. Maybe you called this person out on some things. It feels like, I gotta cover these little guys. It feels like maybe, yeah, this person wasn't really being honest with you or with themselves about how important this connection was to them. They were trying to save face. So if you're not someone, if you know that your person's like in the public eye, or they have a lot of people, a lot of eyes on them, a lot of people around them, they have some important job, take that if it fits you. Because it feels like somebody here has a lot of people around them, and it's hard to get really honest about this connection. It's like they need to get you alone, or, you know, you two need to be alone, away from the world, away from other people, to like be able to be together. They're thinking a lot about that. Maybe there's like disapproval with family and friends. Balance. Yeah, so this person is trying to find some sort of balance. They do feel like the two of you, like really, you're like the yin to their yang, or vice versa. This person feels out of balance without you. And maybe they're trying to stabilize their mental health if they're struggling with something like that. Because it feels like this person has a lot of emotions and maybe has a lot of like intense, overwhelming negative thoughts. Yeah, some of you do need to go to pile 1 if you feel drawn there. retreat. This person like wants to take you on some sort of retreat or get, yeah, and they need to get you away from the rest of the world. So that's what they're thinking about. Like, how do I get closer to pile 2? How do I have a new beginning or take a chance or have a beginning at all? If you've never had something with this person, it could just be that this person needs to build up the confidence to move towards you. So take that if it fits you. And they're just afraid of getting shot down, like it's going to end before it begins. Like you're going to reject this person, that they're going to be, you know, and they'll be so depressed if you reject them. Like some of them are afraid that they can't take the ego blow. Yeah, if you reject them, whether it's a new person or not, this person, it would really affect their ego if you reject them. They keep showing me this like feeling of regret and loss if pile 2 doesn't want this with me. Okay, so what have they realized? What have they realized about my pile 2s? Fears and anxiety. Yeah, this person has a lot of fear. They have a lot of fear. They have a lot of anxiety that they need to overcome. There it is. I was like, it's not totally in the tarot cards, but yeah, there it is. A lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. Hey, Blue Jay. The soul bond is sacred. So there is something very deep, very powerful. This person, yeah, it's like, I'm seeing this Buddha up on a pedestal. You could also be someone who is very spiritual. You could like have met at a spiritual retreat, or you could lead spiritual retreats, or yeah, this person sees you kind of like as an angel, or, you know, someone here could also be Buddhist. It's like this person feels kind of like bad about themselves. Like they're in the shadows. They're kind of this like lowly, dark person. And like you're just so bright and so pure. So divine timing, Cupid here gives me Sagittarius energy. Wow, speaking of Cupid here, this person may have been struck. Like they're like, oh no, maybe they run away too. When this person feels like struck by love, they like panic and they run away. So, but they can't, they're worried about who else is aiming their little Cupid's arrow at you too. Body care and miracles again. Interesting. So, yeah, this person, oh, I'm in love with your body. Is that Ed Sheeran? I'm in love with your body. Isn't that from 50 Shades of Grey? Yeah, this person's very attracted to you physically too. They're very attracted. You're like their type, is what I'm hearing. You're their type. There's some other body song that's trying to come through. Oh my gosh. Let's get physical with that. That's like a video. What is her name? From the 80s. Let's get physical. I want to get physical. I'm not singing today. I may have already mentioned that in this pile. I don't have the energy. But what? It's not Diana Ross brain. Come on. Anyways, there's an 80s video and it's like they're doing workouts and they're little leotards. And this song is about getting physical, but it's clearly not about exercising and working out. Okay. A lot of cards jumped out. Karma's at work here. This person could be getting their karma for making the wrong choice. I keep hearing like I chose something else instead of you. Hearts that speak the same language. So they've realized that they need to recover. Yeah, they're working on this. They're trying to overcome their self-imposed limiting beliefs. Struggling. They're struggling. This person's an 8 of Swords energy, but they're more like in a 10 of Swords. Like they can't take any more. They need to overcome these insecurities. They need to recover. Some of them may need to recover from an addiction or an unhealthy habit. For some of you, this person may have had a near-death experience because of like an OD, if that applies, if you know your person was like an addict or something. So like, you know, they've come to some like, come to Jesus moment or, you know, some sort of epiphany about this because of that. Only take that if it fits you. But yeah, this person realizes like it's going to be a long road to overcome this. Some of them could even be, oh my goodness, what a noise. Someone could be sick. Yeah, thank you. Teenager. Yeah, they could be in prison. Yeah, they could need to break free from, yeah, some sort of restriction or legal situation that they're in. I'm hearing detainment. Yeah, this came out in pile 1 as well. So you could have different ethnic backgrounds, be from different places in the world. But there is this feeling like this is very, very special. You're not an ordinary person, clearly. Like they've got you on a giant pedestal. And this one was sitting over here on the advice card. So this person could have, I feel like they lied to themselves. Maybe they lied to you, but maybe they didn't see it as lying to you because they were lying to themselves. And I do feel like this person didn't realize how important you were to them, or is struggling to accept how important you are to them, because there's something about this that won't work for whatever reason. Family, friends, work, distance. There's something here that's like, I don't know how I can actually overcome this, whatever this is, this obstacle. And they want to make adjustments to the reciprocity in this connection. So they've realized that they need to give more. I feel like this person needs to give more to you. Yeah. I feel like they're coming through with like, I kind of took advantage. If this is not a brand new person, for those of you that it's not, this person's like, I kind of took advantage of how amazing pile 2 is. I didn't treat them with the honor, the respect, and the devotion that they deserved. Yeah. All right. So I don't know why I'm shuffling your advice cards. You need messages. Run away. Oh my gosh. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Yeah, this person wants to take you on some sort of retreat. They want to get you away from everyone else. I'm also hearing that song, London Boy. What is it? Run away, na, 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 run away. So this person could be from a small town where like there's eyes on them, or you are. There's like all these eyes on you. And there's a feeling of not being accepted for who you are by your family coming through here too, needing to like escape family's judgments. This could be an unconventional connection. The future. One day I dream about our future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Yeah, I do feel that from this person. I do feel this person's very tired. They're not as jumbly as pile 1, or in as jumbly of a state, if that's like another state that person, that your person is in. But I do feel like this person is very tired. They're very burdened. They have heavy burdens on them, like family burdens, or they're with the wrong crowd or something. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. Yeah, this person wants to have an honest conversation to find out if you're with someone else too, if they don't know, but they're kind of afraid to. Focused on money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. That's another nod to pile 1 for those of you that felt drawn. Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed, yes, with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. And this is part of why this person's a bit like freaked out, because they're like, someone's definitely going to take pile 2. Like, I don't have the time. I'm not going to recover in time, or, overcome these obstacles, or be able to move past these responsibilities. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. Yeah, because the way they feel about you is like, this is reminding me of like someone who's struggling with avoidant attachment and has made you the, what is that? When you're the one that got away and then the Phantom X. By the way, attachment styles are directly related to people's nervous systems, so they aren't really an identity, and there's a difference between avoidance and narcissists, and avoidance and people who just use you. So there's a lot of harsh criticism of avoidance online, and it's kind of important not to put people like into boxes, especially if you're not like a medical professional. You can't really diagnose your person and then, kind of say, oh, it's all their fault. They're an avoidant, and avoidants are bad people. I've been noticing that a lot online, and I'm like, oh, people need to be more aware. There's a difference between a narcissist, someone who's just using you, and an avoidant. So just want to be clear about that. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. Yeah, you feel like home. This person feels so cozy with you. Nervous. Yeah, you make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Yeah, you're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. And let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past holds us back from our future. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hinder my growth. This person is getting honest with themselves, especially if this person just didn't see the potential between the two of you for whatever reason. They're starting to realize, like, I've had a limited mindset around this situation, and they've been listening to like the wrong people about it. Okay, No, you still get more messages cards. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit discombobulated today, too. I did not sleep very well last night. So this isn't one of my most, like, smooth flowing readings today. I still feel the pain. Yeah, that 10 of Swords. I watch your social media. I can't be with you. Yeah, some of you, this person's hurting a lot because they can't be with you. I can't get enough of you. Well, that's a conflict, isn't it? You didn't see my tears. Yeah, I do feel this person cried about you. I'm not over you. I compare others to you. I can be myself with you. I see life differently now. I feel so happy with you. Yeah, I saved your text and messages, and I do love you. Yeah, you guys, this person, maybe they denied it. Okay, now you get advice. Stay away from drama today and look for the signs and synchronicities. So allow the divine to guide you. Be open, you know, don't follow every tiny little synchronicity everywhere. That can lead to like synchronicity psychosis, and it can, you know, pull you out of your center. But, you know, be open to the signs and synchronicities. Just relax. If this person and you, if there's a lot of drama in between you, or this person has a lot of stress, drama, burdens in their life, like, it's okay for you to just take a step back. You know, you don't necessarily have to get involved in this person's, you know, chaos. They're definitely struggling here. And if this isn't someone you want back, like, you don't have to, you know, if this person brings you a lot of drama, a lot of pain, a lot of, you know, struggle, and if they were dishonest with you, you know, it's okay for you to just like follow your own guidance, inner compass, follow, you know, where you feel divinely led to, and to just remove yourself from the drama. Forgive someone. Yeah, but there is still maybe a need to just forgive this person for your sake, especially if they couldn't show up for you, or they chose someone else, or they're just not able to show up with confidence and really claim this with you. It's like, forgiving people is for us. It's not necessarily for them. So maybe you don't want to forgive this person if it was something really harsh or really painful, but Spirit's coming through and saying, like, that releases you from your own internal conflict of holding the spite, the bitterness, the frustration, the anger that sits inside of you, and that eats away at you, and it like drains your energy and lowers your vibration. So sometimes it's better to forgive to help us heal, so that we can let go of the burden. For those of you that this person is just like really not claiming this or choosing you or having the courage to like move this to the next level, if they're keeping you as a friend or situation, ship, or they're just not acting, there's a feeling of like not letting it get to you, like finding your own sense of security. Forgive them for not being able to show up. They're still maybe not someone who has the capacity to show up for you in the way that they need to, even though they care about you and they have you on a massive pedestal. Okay, so that is your reading. Let's get your confirmations. Okay, so these could be you or your person. So we have wavy hair, medium length hair, blue eyes, freckles, slender. We have socialite, neurodivergent, playful, and affectionate. We have Hawaii, interesting, that came up twice, Alaska, and South Africa. We have 22, we have 5, so May 22nd could be important. We have 2222, so you may be seeing a lot of 2s. We have 333 and 444. Interesting, and 5. So there's, yeah, maybe this is something that is a step-by-step process here. Also with that recovery message, somebody could be working their steps. And then we have 999, which is kind of the end of a cycle, and 444 is like a stabilizing energy, and 333 is like the Ascended Masters. You have guides and, you know, spirit guides, Ascended Masters, God, Spirit, whatever you call it, whatever you believe in, you know, you are being led, you are being guided, you are, you know, moving towards your best self. So remember that. Don't let this person's energy throw you off your center. Okay, and there is something about needing a stable foundation, and it feels like this person's a little bit in their fantasies in their head about you, rather than like in pile 1, that person was thinking all about the practical aspects, and in this one, this person's just like kind of fantasizing and putting you on some sort of pedestal and feeling a little bit defeatist about the whole thing. So there is a feeling like in this energy, this person really needs to get grounded. They need to get grounded and practical and figure out the steps they need to take in order to move towards you. And so they need to end a cycle of just kind of being starry-eyed is kind of what I'm hearing. And like, think about like the practical plan that needs to happen. Okay, so let's get you some letters. So we have Y, F, another Y, we have U, C, oh, we'll just try not to accidentally spell something there. We have an I, J, A, N, D, M, O, X. I'm hearing Moxie. That's a brand, I think, a skate brand, like roller skates. And also when you have a lot of Moxie, it's like, I think it has something to do with your like charisma or something like that. I'm not sure exactly. And we have a Q. We have another N, so 2 of those. We have an E, Z, S, and another Z. Okay, and we're going to do a few charms today. All right, so we have a cola and a pizza. So maybe you went out to pizza with this person. Someone could really like cola or soda, pop. Someone could really like pizza. I'm hearing like pizza parties, family parties, barbecues. Let's see. We have this skull. Wow. So Day of the Dead could be significant. Yeah, this person, I'm hearing like, you're the death of me. So yeah, this person's got it bad for you. I'm hearing down bad. We have the Eiffel Tower. So France could be important. Something about the Eiffel Tower. Someone could also be very, very tall. We have the shell and it is turned over. So this person, it's like this person struggles to open up. There's a feeling of wanting, yeah, with the starfish in reverse too, there's a feeling of this person like wanting to like be more emotionally available. Like this person is, I think, struggling to like open up emotionally and to be really vulnerable with you, and they want to. And also the ocean could be significant here. Shells, starfish, or sea stars could be significant. Someone could have a tattoo of one of these things also. And then we have this little kitty with the moon. So this gives me Halloween vibes. Someone could have a cat, definitely black cats or cats coming through this pile. You could have fought like cats and dogs because we had the cat and dog there too. Maybe you had, you know, conflict of interest when it comes to like domestic issues, like what you both wanted. Like someone wants a cat, someone wants a dog, someone wants to live in the city, someone wants to live in the country, stuff like that. Maybe there was like conflict of interest is what I'm hearing. The full moon could be significant as well. And then we have this tire. So someone could work in the automotive field. Someone could work at a tire store. Someone could have had a flat tire. That could be significant. I'm seeing Tori Amos. What's that song? On my way up north on the 101. It's a sort of fairy tale is coming through. So this could have felt like a fairy tale whirlwind romance. Someone could like Tori Amos. This person might need to drive to see you. Someone could be insecure about their spare tire as far as their weight. What else could a tire signify? Tire swings, childhood, that sort of thing coming through. Okay, we're going to end it there. That is your reading. Please do engage with this video. It helps me a lot. I have memberships if you're interested, and I do personals as well. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose this sparkly heart and the 7 of Cups card with the Under the Oak Tarot, or if you chose from the zodiac signs of Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Libra, then this is your reading. And we will find out what your person is thinking about you right now. We'll get messages and advice, and we'll have the confirmations at the end here. This is your little grab bag with your confirmations, and we'll get letters and numbers as well. And this is the overall energy, the temperature of the connection. We'll look at that first, and then we'll get into the tarot and some oracle cards for what your person is thinking. So this person could be feeling confused right now. They could be a little bit lost in their dreams and fantasies. You could be both kind of wondering, is this the right situation for me? So there could be options on both sides. Take that if it fits you. But there is a feeling of, yeah, almost like this person, yeah, not quite knowing which way to go or what to do. I'm hearing like whether to follow their heart or not. Maybe this person is struggling to get clear. They could be feeling confused emotionally at this time. But take that if that feels like it's for you. I'll put that over there actually. Okay, so the overall energy, kind of the temperature of this connection. Let's see what we have. We have the Six of Cups. Beautiful. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. So there is a soul level connection here. There's something really beautiful here. There's a very sweet emotional connection. We have ship, maritime adventure, nautical journey, sailing vessel. Okay, PTSD. So somebody could have gone on a cruise, work on a cruise ship. Also, everybody's going crazy on social media right now. If you're watching this when I'm releasing this, about hantavirus and Andes virus. Just a little side note for you guys. It is not a pandemic caliber virus, and I'm not going to go into that on this video, but do your research. Don't watch TikToks about it and like freak yourselves out, okay? Do your research. And I kind of wish I could tell you guys everything I know about it, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to info dump. I'm a neurodivergent nerd. And, but yeah, so there could be an ocean between the two of you. Someone could be a sailor, work in the Navy. Yeah, something about an ocean could be significant. Water is coming through all these cards. We have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So heavy Scorpio energy now on this pile. Yeah, there could be some fears coming up between the two of you at this time. Yeah. We have chat. Exchange of information, disclose information, and inquire. So you could be chatting with this person. You could have gone out for coffee. Something about the autumn could be significant. Someone could work at a coffee shop. Someone could really love cappuccinos. Yeah, there could be a lot of back and forth going on. This could be somebody that was looking for a job. This could be somebody you could work with this person. Someone could have, yeah, this could have been someone you met because they came into where you work and asked for a job. That's very specific, but that's going to be for someone. I'm also hearing inquiring minds want to know. And I don't know, like that's from The Inquirer, which I think was a magazine and a TV show back when I was a kid. Someone could work for a magazine, or yeah, somebody here could work for some sort of, you know, journalism or something where there's an exchange of information. Journalism, or yeah, someone could write or be like a courier of some sort. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, so there could be silence between the two of you right now. You could have gone backpacking or hiking with this person. Someone here could be really outdoorsy. Yeah, there could just be a lot of silence between the two of you right now. A need to heal. Yeah, there could be like a flurry of messages and then a period of silence. Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering. Sorry, you guys. We have long distance. Yeah, so this could definitely be a long distance connection. Again, boats, ships could be significant. Okay, and a feeling of daydreaming and fantasizing here with the Four of Swords. And then we have open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. So this could be a connection that feels like maybe it opens your heart. Yeah, it's almost like the two of you could be afraid to open your hearts, but there is a soul connection here. There could be confusion around like really letting the love in. Yeah, even though it's here, it's like maybe somebody's struggling to be vulnerable, let the love in. Someone could be afraid of falling in love. Okay, so let's find out what your person is thinking. So Spirit, what is pile 3's person thinking about pile 3 right now? What are they thinking? Pile 3's person thinking, please, Spirit. We have death. Wow, that came out in the same position in pile 2. So if you felt drawn there, otherwise don't worry about that. People in the collective might just be feeling similar. Wow, so there could have been a painful ending here. Yeah, this person may really want to transform this, but it's almost like it feels ominous. So we have a bunch of foxes here, so foxes could be significant. Yeah, there's something about this person being afraid to open their heart. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's see. The Nine of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, so Virgo energy. Also Scorpio with the Death card. So a lot of Scorpio on this pile. We have the Eight of Cups. Well, that's such a sweet Eight of Cups with the swan on it. The Ace of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. So let's just get the rest of the cards out. And it feels like this person is thinking a lot about how they need to bring you some sort of truth. Like this is somebody who it feels like they're kind of in hiding right now. This is someone who's really independent right now. And it's like they're trying to keep their emotions out of this situation. And they're thinking about, it's like this person sees you as a soul mate or a soul level connection. But it's like it feels like this Hermit card is actually giving me Capricorn energy too. So it almost feels like there's something sort of ominous or insurmountable about this connection. There's a snail right here. Maybe this person's moving really slow. They're thinking about how there's something that this person needs to let go of. It's like they're kind of telling me like I'm doing some soul searching right now, you know, and I think very highly of pile 3, but I have a lot of fear around opening my heart, and I need to bring some sort of clarity. So they are having some sort of realization here with this Ace of Swords, that maybe they're not like really emotionally available. Yeah, there's something about learning how to be more open. We have the 6, 7, and 8 of Cups here as well. We have the Hierophant. So Taurus energy. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. This person is thinking about how they're hiding their feelings from you. The 9 of Cups, yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. And the 5 of Swords. Ooh, this person is feeling like, okay, what are they thinking? They're feeling like they need to open up to you. This is someone who really wants to transform some sort of conflict or defeat or a feeling of failure in this connection. They are maybe changing their mind about like commitment. There could be some sort of religious issue here, religious difference, or yeah, but there's an intense like divine masculine energy with this stag here, and there's this feeling of like this connection transcends space and time with Death and the Hierophant. It's like very spiritual. It's almost like overwhelming to this person. And there could be some sort of religious structure around this person in regard to relationships where this person might be afraid to break out of some sort of structure that they have been taught or beliefs that they have around love and relationships. And it's almost like this person's going through some sort of spiritual metamorphosis right now. And they had sort of a defeatist mindset about this connection in the past, and they were feeling very confused. They are very closed off right now. This person's feeling very independent, very closed off, but they don't want to lose you. And it's like this person kind of needs to come out from hiding here and really, they need to value themselves more. And I think this person has realized that they don't see themselves in the kind of light that you do. This person's like, I don't feel like I'm marriage material, or I'm just not, you know, partner material, or they could have a job where they have to like travel a lot. You know, there's a feeling of like, I'm not emotionally available, or I'm not physically available enough to have this kind of a relationship. Yet the time that they've spent away from you, or that they spend away from you, like their feelings are getting deeper and deeper. This person has very deep feelings for you that they are keeping very hidden, and they think about that, how they need to like tell you the truth about their feelings. This is someone who's moving very slow, and they need to feel safe. This person needs to feel safe. when it comes to love, they really want to get to know you. If this is someone that you haven't known for a really long time, it's like they just take their time. This person takes a very long time to get to know someone. But whatever your status is with this person, they are developing deeper feelings, but they are a really private person. And they could even be going through like a process of maturing in their life. Like, especially if you knew this person from your past with Six of Cups, if you were, in childhood, or maybe you worked with this person when you were a young adult, or, you lived in the same neighborhood, so you saw each other at the coffee shop, stuff like that is coming through. But there's like this feeling of this person maturing, growing, becoming more stable, more balanced emotionally, and just becoming a whole new person. And maybe they've seen you kind of grow and transform as well over time. It does feel like this person might be, with this image here, this person might be getting like tarot readings or, psychic readings about you. That's kind of coming through too. Like, has pile 3 moved on, or is pile 3 interested in me? Like, do they feel the same? There's a feeling of chemistry and deep emotion that this person is just trying not to give into. The truth is they really actually want to be successful here. They actually want to be a reliable partner. They want to move toward you, and they want to tell you some sort of truth here. And it's almost like this person's trying to gain the courage here to tell you that, how they feel. And but it's like this person is coming through and saying, like, I don't think that I can tell pile 3 how I feel until I can actually really offer them something. Like, until I can sit in this throne, like until I can claim this position, this like, there's something about loyalty, honor, and a spiritual marriage for some of you. It's like, I have to be a certain person and be in a certain place in my life in order to be in that position. And I don't know if I feel like I'm up to that, or if we're, maybe they're just not ready. If this is a new person you're just chatting with at a distance, it could be that they're just not ready. They're just not quite ready to take things seriously. Maybe you're more ready than they are. That could be the case too. But even though they have these emotions, they're wanting to, it's like, this person could be very like practical, pragmatic, down to earth, grounded, but also kind of a forward-thinking person at the same time. It's almost like this person has 2 sides of themselves, and they're struggling with this very like rigid, structured like aspect of either the way they were raised or how they like try to keep things in their life to kind of protect themselves and protect their heart. And then this deep emotion that they feel for you and this desire to like move this forward. And it's like this person is going through a major transformation in regard to what they think of you, what they think is possible, whether or not they can be this person for you. And they do think a lot about their emotions. I think this is an ocelot here. So I don't know, that could be significant. We could have some Tauruses here with this bull that she's sitting on. This is an interesting Knight of Pentacles. This deck is so wild. The Knight of Swords and the 2 of Swords. There could have been some sort of conflict. You two could have had some sort of argument about, King of Pentacles commitment. For some of you, this person said some things. They may have put the 2 of you at a crossroads because they said some things that they didn't mean, or there's just some sort of internal conflict that this person has, like a mental sort of conflict where they're not sure which way to go. They don't really know what to do about this connection. 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups. There's a conflict. 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands. This person has an internal conflict going on. And I keep hearing like it's like a defeatist attitude about their ability to like make you happy and pursue you romantically and be what you need and see you again. And this person wants to celebrate with you. There's a feeling of like wanting to return, wanting to have a reunion, like wanting to pour out their emotions, like wanting to believe that this is possible. Queen of Wands and Justice. You're very magnetic to this person and they want to believe that this is possible. And again, like justice has to do with marriage, and it can be legal marriage, or there could be some sort of legal issue. This person might be struggling with some sort of legalities, something that's holding them back from you. Or, you know, if you think your person's married and they need to like end their marriage, that could be what this energy is about too. Like realizing like, okay, I need to move on from someone else, because there could be another person for some of you, but that's not going to be for everyone. But it's like this person's just like, I don't know if I am up to this task, you know, and I don't know if I'm ready, and I'm not sure which way to go, and I'm not ready to like open up and bring that truth and clarity. I need to go slow. I just keep hearing this person saying like, I'm thinking a lot about you, and I have these feelings for you. I have them locked away. You know, I want to honor you. I want to treat you right. But I feel kind of small. Yeah. And I don't really feel safe to love. I'm going through a major metamorphosis or transformation. Okay, what are they thinking? Creative expression. Yeah, there's more butterflies. This person could have butterflies about you, like they could get butterflies when they see you. There's a crushy energy here, but it's much deeper than that. Maybe this person has only given you the impression that, you know, you're fun and you're flirty and you're attractive, and, you know, they care about you and all of this, but it's much deeper than that. There's a lot more passion, a lot more admiration, a lot more attraction. Someone could have curly red hair. I'm seeing these two women here. They could be thinking about your features. Yeah, you're very like, this person loves if you wear like flowy dresses, or, you know, whether you're thin or whether you're bigger, like plus size. They don't care about that. I'm hearing too, this person's thinking about your body a lot. all of a sudden they're thinking about your body. This is just coming through. You could be an artist or someone who's very creative, and, you know, maybe you've sent them something of your artwork or poetry or something. This person's like, yeah, they think that you're very like, you have a lot of aesthetic qualities. I don't know, they're saying it funny. You're very aesthetically pleasing to this person. There's something about the two of you having a lot in common, like them being very attracted to your mind as well. We have magic of nature. Yeah, you're very special. You're very magical. There's sort of a magical, mystical, mysterious energy here. We have runes here, by the way. So I'm hearing Odin also. I don't know what those, I know that's Haglaz. I don't remember all my runes. I used to have runes. So that could be significant for someone. But yeah, you're like this magical fairy or this butterfly. You're otherworldly to this person. Beauty. Yeah, you know what? Someone here could be struggling with an eating disorder. That's kind of coming through too. So it's like whether you, this is giving me like goth energy too, and vampire energy. Now we're getting like a lot of stories. So mythical, mystical stories. Someone could be really into like fantasy stories. But you're like a fantasy to this person. And they really are coming through about like, no matter whether you were like super thin or whether, you know, you were big and curvy, like this person's like, I love you no matter what. It's like your soul that I am attracted to. It's your heart. It's your mind that I'm attracted to. It's the way that I feel when I'm around you. You know, it wouldn't matter like how old you got or, you know, what changed on the outside, because what, you know, you're this beautiful like reflection. I do feel like maybe this person feels like you are a reflection of them in a lot of ways, even if you're very different from one another. Yeah. Bubbles could be significant for somebody. And making new friends. So this could be someone where, yeah, you are just getting to know this person, or maybe they've kept you in the friend zone for a really long time. And they're trying to like, maybe they have to reestablish a friendship with you too. Like if something didn't get off the ground with you in the past, this person's like, okay, well now I have to like, you know, transform this. All these butterflies coming through. So there's a feeling of like, I need to transform this. I want this to be, you know, based on friendship and, you know, true honorable values. Yeah, this person has they have a very gentle sort of way of, I'm hearing, loving you. I really don't think a lot of you know how much this person loves you, though. I think they've kept it closed off. Parenting and children, so you could have children, they could have children. This person may want to have children with you, or you have, maybe they have friends also that are like pressuring them to have kids, and maybe that's not something the two of you can do. Or yeah, someone could have kids with someone else. They could also just be thinking about what a great parent that you make, what a great friend you are. Awakening your true self. Yeah, this person is becoming more authentically themselves. And they think a lot about how, I feel like you've known, for a lot of you who've known this person for a long time, they feel like, you know, they've watched you transform over the years, and they just think that you're amazing, you know, that you're always going to be happy. Even if you don't have this person, they're like, you're going to be fine without me, you know. Yeah, this person needs to get over this defeatist attitude about this situation. It's like they're telling themselves this isn't possible. Okay, so what are they thinking? Blessings. Yeah, you are someone that like bestows blessings on others. It's a blessing to know you. Something about Christmas is coming through here with this. It's like a Christmas angel. You are such a blessing. You are such a gift in this person's life. I'm hearing like they're in awe of you. And power. Yeah, you're so powerful. You're very magical. You're very powerful. You speak very powerful words. Some of you could be writers or poets or... Hello, Blue Jay and Dove. They're looking right at me. Hi, guys. Okay, Blue Jays and Doves could be important. Yeah, you're very like, you're powerful, you're strong, you say what you mean. Like Blue Jays are very loud and they're very like, don't drop the pecan, buddy. They're very loud and they're very bold and you know, they're very confident. You know, but doves are a little bit more shy. They're a little more meek. They're a little more peaceful. But then like once they're comfortable, like the doves will sit right in the middle of my birdseed tray. They'll just sit right in the middle of it and just go for it. And Blue Jays are like loud, but they're like fast. And they're like, okay, I got to get the pecan. I got to go. And like, I don't know, those energies could be significant. So maybe you have these two different sides to you. You could be kind of vocal and powerful and no nonsense, and you know, you say what you mean and you mean what you say, but you're also like really gentle and very sweet and retreat. So I do feel like this person is hiding away from you, and they're thinking about how, yeah, you feel like a sanctuary to this person. You're very healing for this person. And, they do just need time, though. This is someone who's like, I just need time. I need time. I'm very slow moving about all this. What's under here? Yeah, divine timing. Yeah, divine timing. This person may be trusting in divine timing. And look, emerging. This person is going through a massive healing, and they do want to have a reunion or a celebration. Spiritual growth. Yeah, this person's going through a massive spiritual growth. They could be going through a spiritual awakening. If you feel like this is your counterpart, this person needs to go through this. Okay, they're coming into their power. They're learning to love themselves. You know, maybe they want you to know that they're like making new friends, and they hope you're making new friends. And, you know, it's almost like they've got a place. It's almost like there's no one else that could take your place, even if they're struggling to be open to this right now. And maybe even like admit it to themselves and to you. They know there's no one that could take your place. Okay, so what have they realized? What have they realized? Karma is at work here. That's been in every pile. So a lot of people working through their karma. And maybe they're stuck in a situation that they can't get out of until they work through their karma. And maybe they are getting their karma for something that they chose to do in this situation. If they did something that caused an end here between the two of you, maybe that's why this person's like kind of afraid to come out of hiding. They're like, are we okay? You know, they need to get their footing. They need to, especially if they were dishonest with you about their feelings, if they hid their feelings from you for a long time or confused you about their feelings, this person's like, oh man, I'm really getting my karma for that. And I need to like get my footing and, you know, stabilize so that I can get honest here about my feelings. Think the impossible, think the unexpected. So some of them, yeah, there's something about parenting and children. Maybe maybe this person like ended up with someone else and then ended up with kids. And so they couldn't, you know, choose this with you because then they went that direction. They had to marry someone because the family was like, well, you have to get married because you have a kid now. Something like that could be for some of you. But this person is maybe trying to believe in the impossible. Yeah, because there is a defeatist attitude that this person has, and they're realizing like they need to believe in the impossible. They need to be more open to like what can happen here. And there's Empress energy here. So, you know, maybe you would receive this person. Maybe this would be fertile ground to plant their seeds, so to speak, in more ways than one. We are divine counterparts. All right. Well, yeah, this person may be having a spiritual awakening around the fact that you're counterparts. I am getting that. So they're realizing that, and fairy tales do exist. Okay, some of you have messages in pile 2. Sort of Fairy Tale by Tori Amos is coming through for you guys too. So you're so sweet. You're like a little cupcake. I just heard that. This person's like, you are the sweetest person ever. Yeah, Valentine's Day could be significant for somebody. No distance will keep us apart. Okay, so they've realized that no matter how far away they try to go, no matter the distance physically or emotionally, the two of you are like connected spiritually. And maybe this is real. It's like this person was like, I didn't believe in this stuff, but maybe it's true. Yeah, because you are this person's lifeline and they don't want to lose you. And again, there's water, mountains and like water. So yeah, this person is planning something now. There's passport here. Travel is good for the soul. So they're realizing that maybe they need to plan a trip to meet you. For some of you, if there's a physical distance, this person's like, I actually need to meet you in person. Like I need to meet you in person because I can't tell you how I feel. Maybe this person doesn't want to tell you how they feel until they can meet you in person. Yeah. They realize though that they need to make this happen because they can't deny this connection anymore. And they do feel guilty for their actions and behaviors because they were blocked. And they blocked you out. They pushed you out of their heart, or they refused to show you that you got into this person, like underneath their skin, into their heart, and they just ran. They just ran as far away as they could. And now it's like, I'm hearing Run to You by Bryan Adams, so some of them could have gotten into another marriage or commitment for some of you. So yeah, they realize they need to make some adjustments. No ordinary love and lurking in the shadows. This person was acting out of their shadows, or, you know, they had to do some shadow work, or they had to heal from that. And this is a very unusual, unique, like special connection. And there was like a thread running through all the piles today for some people. I know some people do watch my home videos, so I could feel that energy. But we're all, you know, we all collectively have similar things going on. We're all humans, and we're all struggling in love in some way or another. All right, so there's connections sometimes. Okay. So I find parts of you in my favorite songs. It's uncanny what we have in common. I feel the sincerity in your apology. So yeah, maybe, you know, maybe both of you kind of had difficulties here, or chose other people, or there could have been an anxious avoidant sort of dynamic here. Someone's kind of chasing the other one and freaking out, and the other one's like running away and hiding. So maybe there's been apologies on both sides. There needs to be. I find it attractive when you accept my compliments. I smell your scent even when we are apart. I want to support your goals and dreams. I'm eager to start a family with you. Yeah, for some of you, that's what this person wants with you. I can't keep my hands to myself. I adore every inch of you. I just heard that song. I can't keep my hands to myself. Is that Selena Gomez? I think. There's no doubt in my heart I'm yours forever. Our love is so complex, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, this person knows that they're in love with you, and I don't think that you know that. You may be doubting them, and they may have been doubting it for a long time, but they're coming to that place of truth and clarity in themselves, and it's like becoming undeniable. It's my turn to chase after you. Yeah, you may have been chasing this person for a long time. You may have stopped too, which might be why this person is like having these realizations, because you broke the pattern. Our time feels limited. I want to hold this moment forever. So you may have had a lot of fleeting moments with this person online, texting, chatting, video call, or just like, yeah, it was like a touch and go kind of connection. Or maybe there was an affair going on here. I was confused before, but it all makes sense to me now. It's all coming back to me. Today is not my singing day, guys. It's definitely not. Anyway, Celine Dion, it's all coming back to me. Some of the songs I get are just repeating over and over and over again on my videos, but I will keep, if they come through, I'll keep telling you, even if it's come through 50 videos. I still have growing to do. Yeah, this person does need to mature in some ways emotionally. I love you. There's a third party. Yeah, this person could have chosen someone else, or you are already with someone else. Or there could be children, obligations. Distance can be a third party as well, or a parent. There's so much I want to tell you. Yeah, I miss you. Oh, Blink 182. I'm intimidated by you. Yeah, well, you may have said some things. You may have gone Blue Jay on this person. I feel terrible for hurting you. Yeah, I feel like I ruined everything. Please be patient with me. Yeah, this person needs you to be patient. They're moving super slow. Destiny is taking us down different paths. And that could be what is needed right now for this person to mature and grow and learn some lessons. Friends or family disapprove of this connection. Yes, that's come through today's video strong. But I think I said that in this pile. But definitely that was a heavy message in pile 2, I think. One-sided relationship. Yeah, I think this person made you think that they didn't have feelings for you. Finances are a problem, and I'm afraid of commitment. So yeah, this person could fear commitment. They could have financial difficulties. They could feel like this would be a one-sided connection because they wouldn't be able to support you, right? So maybe they feel the spiritual connection, the spiritual union, but they don't have like the stability for you. And secrets and deception. I heard to split that. They heard. Who heard? Why did I say they heard? Maybe they heard something about you. Maybe this person is also afraid that you're hiding things from them. Jealous and possessive. Okay, so there could be some jealousy, some possessiveness, some fear, yeah. Jealousy could have been triggered by someone being deceptive in this connection. So this person may be coming through and saying, I know that I caused jealousy by keeping secrets from you and deceiving you about my feelings, and made you think this was a one-sided relationship because I abandoned people to make myself feel important. This does feel like someone who's struggling with avoidance. And I say struggling now because people are so mean about avoidance. And I said it in another pile. Avoidance, narcissists, and people who are just using you are 3 separate categories. And yes, sometimes narcissists and avoidant can be comorbid, but it's not all the same thing. And it's a nervous system regulation thing. Avoidance can often be people who come from traumatic backgrounds. They're not necessarily trying to hurt you. They're just trying to stay regulated and calm. Okay? And this person, you make them want to be a better person. So this is the end. For some of you, this person feels like this is over because of what they put you through. Okay? And some of them are saying this is the end of me being somebody who can't get honest with myself. Yeah. They're ending this belief that they can't give you what they need. Or what you need. And maybe they think they can't give you what they need either. Like the two of you wouldn't be able to make this work. But they are going to reach out to you. Oh my gosh, they keep making me pull more cards. They're struggling with their self-worth. Yeah, and they don't want to fight about anything. Fling and long distance. Yeah, this person gave you the impression that they were not... There's a King of Cups here, you guys. This person is in love with you. And they really just like sabotaged a lot of this connection for a lot of you by completely refusing to open their heart and admit it. Like just out with it, tell you the truth. And they, had all these other reasons. They had all these other reasons, in their head. And they weren't going to make a choice based on their emotions. So they just kept them from you. So your advice, create your own happiness. Yeah, because this person needs to go through this too. This is someone who's moving very, very slow. They're in hermit mode. Sometimes that can take years. They could be out making new friends, trying to build their life. It could be a very long time before the two of you could bridge the distance between each other, if there's like a physical distance or another relationship involved here. So yeah, you're being guided to create your own happiness, do some moon rituals if that's something you do. Full moon rituals of release and completion too, I'm hearing. And then, yeah, release self-doubt and let go of fear, because you could be mirroring that to this person. Breathe in bliss and exhale the bullshit. Yeah, if this person puts you through a lot, if you guys had a lot of conflict or frustration or overwhelm, it's like just center yourself, ground yourself, align yourself. If this is a counterpart, then you're going to need to do the inner work. It's within you. The happiness, the healing of the doubt, the healing of the fear, being centered in yourself, Yeah. Yeah, be bold. Don't be afraid to stand out. Yeah, so that's not, you're not scaring this person away with your boldness, with your Blue Jay way. Oh, the Beatles, Blue Jay way. You're not scaring this person away. That's not what's making this person not choose this. It's because this person has all this other stuff going on inside of them, and you do both mirror doubt. Yeah, it's okay to ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. So you may need help or support going through this. It's also okay for you to reach out to this person, is what I'm hearing. Like, you don't have to just completely isolate yourself. I do feel like this person still wants to interact with you, but I don't think you're going to get a commitment or a relationship out of this person at this time with what their energy is like at this moment. Okay, so confirmations. So these could be you or your person. We have long hair, mohawk, or earplugs, punk aesthetic, goatee, average height, short, mole, glamorous, driven, loner, and stubborn. Yeah, I do feel like maybe you're very, very different people too, you know, and I do feel like this person thinks that like maybe you need something from them that they don't have. Yeah, like one of you could be kind of like a loner and the other one could be very driven and very like, you know, showy and very bold. But it's not like this person doesn't like that about you. This person's just very much in a defeatist attitude. They're like, I deserve, they think that they need somebody as homely as they think they are. So I don't know why your person thinks that about themselves though. So we have Russia, South America, and Canada, which is also a part of Turtle Island, North America. Turtle Island. All right, so we have a 6 here, so June could be significant. We have 4, 4, 4, 4, and 3, 3, 3. So you do have Ascended Masters, guides, the divine watching over you in this connection. We have the heart chakra and the solar plexus. You know what? This person is having a power struggle. They really are with their heart. There is love here, but there's a major like self-esteem, self-worth, building that needs to happen here. So you could feel very strongly pulled to this person. Your heart chakras and your solar plexus, you could be like connected in that way too with this person. I'm hearing a Phil Collins song, You'll Be in My Heart, and I think that's from a movie. Is that from Lion King? So we have UM, right after I say we have a QT, cutie. We have another Q, we have a Y, we have an S. Oof, these spin around. We have an O, we have another S. Yeah, something about a ship or a boat or a yacht, SS something or other. We have another O. My, oh my, I just heard. We have another Q. There's a lot of Qs. Something about Q-tips coming through. Or Q-tip, is that like a rapper? I don't know. We have a D, we have another S, SSS. We have a question mark. I do feel like you have a lot of unanswered questions in this connection. This person has a lot of explaining to do, I just heard. We have an A, we have another U. We have an I. I just heard Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Won't You Be My Neighbor? We have an N, P, another S. That's 4 S's. That's a lot of S's. And another Y. A V, L, B, another M. My. We have a C, an E, another P, and another A. I just heard Syed as a name. Syed. Okay, and we are going to do some charms today. That money dropped in my lap. Maybe this person needs some money to drop in their lap. So we have the Benjamin Franklins here. So Benjamin or Franklin could be a name. The United States could be significant. Yeah, something about money in this connection. This person may be trying to focus on that at this time, or they feel like they don't have what you need. This person could feel like there's a major status difference here as well. We have this teddy bear. Yeah, this is a really sweet connection. So there could be children involved. Someone could have given someone like a plushy teddy bear, Bears could just be significant. This person may be very cuddly. They may want to cuddle you. You may have cuddled with this person. This is reminding me of a checker. So someone could play checkers with this crown here. I'm thinking like royal families. So any place where there's like kings or queens in the world, like the UK, or yeah, something about royal family. I'm also hearing Princess Diana. So someone's name could be Diana or Charles. So here's a leaf. This is giving me, these leaves always give me like calligraphy or like ornate decoration. I'm seeing china dishes and some sort of like upholstery. So I'm seeing some sort of like elegant upholstery, like gold, filament, gold. Yeah, someone could be an artist too. Something like that. I'm seeing a pen and a quill. I'm getting all this psychic information off of this leaf. And also there's a feeling of turning over a new leaf. And then we have a starfish here and he's upside down. So yeah, it's almost like this person is, starfish are pretty like brittle, prickly, like, you know, they stick onto a rock and, you know, they just, it's really hard to pry them off. So this person's actually very stuck on you, I'm hearing, but also they're very guarded, like they're very protective. And starfish is, their mouth is like right in the center here. But I feel like this person's like, they're not opening up. They're not like speaking. They're not telling you how sweet you are, how like, you know, you deserve the best. Like you are like royal elegance to this person. You're very, yeah, they see you as glamorous and yeah, this person, they really like you a lot and they have feelings that they know they should actually be telling you, but I feel like this person's very much, if there's a physical distance, this person's like, until I have the money to travel or see you in person, or, you know, I make the right moves here and I can give you a gift and, you know, maybe take you on a cruise or, you know, something about starfish is like, you know, ocean here. Like we can go have some sort of like romantic getaway together. Like I don't want to tell you. So that is what I am seeing for you, pile 3. Thank you for being here. When you engage with this video, it helps me a lot. I have memberships now and I do personals, so check that out. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.